cadera, dale un poco más. Esto no, grita, ¡ole! ¡Ole! Aquí viene una hora desde aquí hasta ahí, viene otra hora desde aquí hasta ahí, disfrutando de sol, aprendiendo español con Spike. Disfrutando de sol, aprendiendo español con Spike.
At Spark, we really believe that every student has it in them to learn a language and to feel passionate about learning a language. And I'd say that's our biggest aim that we always want to achieve with every single student coming through our doors, making sure that we instill that passion in them, that they feel motivated to learn a language, that they feel confident, and that they have that belief in themselves as well, that learning a language can be fun, it opens doors, and it really allows them to have a new experience with us. In terms of our accommodation, we have different options. Some students love staying in our residence, which is in the same building as our academy itself. On the first floor we have lots of different bedrooms, a shared kitchen, a lovely roof terrace, and lots of other areas that students can use during the time here. Another very popular option is obviously host families, staying with families in the area. Advantage we have is that a lot of families live very close to Spark, which gives a little bit of extra security and safety. And obviously an excellent way for the students to learn more about Spanish family life and Spanish culture, and also practice their Spanish with the family.
I've really liked being in a real Spanish family because we can experience everything they do in everyday life. They've been really welcoming, and they've helped us by speaking slowly so we can understand Spanish. And yeah, they've just really helped us learn Spanish by talking to us and having conversations. It's been really good. Ella es mi madre española.
Hola.
Hola.
Buenas tardes. Ahora nos vamos
Sí.
Vamos
a comprar.
a comprar.
Sí.
¿Dónde?
En Centro Comercial, Primark y otra.
Ah, Primark, sí, sí.
Muy bien.
Salta hacia atrás, mueve la cadera, dale un poco más. Esto no, grita, ¡ole! ¡Ole! Aquí viene una hora desde aquí hasta ahí, viene otra hora desde aquí hasta ahí,
Lo mejor de trabajar como acompañante de estos grupos escolares es que te transmiten la energía que tienen. Son niños, son adolescentes, están llenos de entusiasmo por conocer sitios, relacionarse con gente, aprender palabras nuevas, divertirse, y evidentemente eso se contagia, tienes que tirar de ellos para que eso sea así, y bueno, es alegre y divertido estar fuera de la oficina, de la clase, y poder hacer estas actividades.
Vamos a la playa, a mí me gusta bailar, la micro de la noche, salvo fiesta.
Schools can choose to include Spanish classes or no Spanish classes. They can choose how many hours, whether that's 1 hour a day, 4 hours a day. And then in the afternoon we offer all sorts of activities. It could be maybe an excursion to Sevilla, to Cádiz, Jerez, or any other city in the area. It could also just be an afternoon at the beach, maybe playing some sports. We offer lots of different sports options as well, maybe kayaking, paddle tennis, which is a bit of combination between tennis and squash, very popular here. And then also maybe things like rugby, football, different types of sports programs. Another very popular thing we find are the combined city tours. We've had combined tours organized to Madrid, where students stay in Madrid for 3 days and then come down to Andalusia for another 3 days, or maybe a bigger Andalusian trip where we have El Puerto and Seville, and then maybe going off to Córdoba and then going off to Granada. So students really get a chance to see quite a lot of Andalusia or the country.
I've had a really nice time. I've really enjoyed the lessons. I thought they're really beneficial for my Spanish, and Maria's a really good teacher. I've also really improved my grammar, which is good because it's a bit of a low point for me. And also, yeah, like the learning about the culture and everything was really interesting as well. So yeah, had a really nice time.
¿Tenéis animales? Sí. ¿Qué animales tienes, Alice?
Tres perros y ¿cómo se dice? Fish? Oh, pescado.
¿Pescado?
No.
Pez. Ah, ¿cuál es la diferencia entre pez y pescado?
Pescado es para comer y pez es animal alive.
¿Cómo se dice alive? Vivo, exacto. El pez está vivo y vive en el mar. El pescado está muerto y está en el plato para comerse.
We've learned a lot about our families and how to say stuff about our families, and all about our homes and what's in our homes. With Mario, who's a really good teacher, and lots of fun in class playing games and stuff, which is really enforced into our memories.
Un poco.
Okay, ¿es simpático?
¿Simpático?
Sí. No.
¿No?
Debatable.
¿Es actor?
No.
¿Es actor? No.
¿Actriz?
No.
¿Es un jugador de fútbol?
No.
Yes.
Sí.
Sí, jugador.
He plays football. No.
Le gusta el fútbol, ¿no? Le gusta el fútbol. Y juega, sí, a veces.
¿Es español?
Sí.
Sigue, continúa.
¿Es guapo?
No.
¿No? ¿No? ¿Seguro? Vale.
¿Es famoso?
No. Apart from school group tours, we also organize A-level revision courses for individual students. We have summer camps, English and Spanish summer camp students coming over to learn those languages in the summer months as well, which can be residential or non-residential with host families. And then we also have family programs where literally a whole family comes over, parents usually learning Spanish, and then the children also learning Spanish in classes for their ages. At Spark, every single person on our team is a teacher or a past teacher. So we can really empathize with teachers trying to organize a school trip for their teachers. We know what their struggles are, we know what they find difficult. So we do really try and help them in every way that we can, meaning that we want to really provide educational trips, we want to provide trips that are fun, but we also want to make sure that our trips are hassle-free for the teachers coming over, because we do understand the struggles and we want to make it as easy for them as possible.
We've brought a group of 23 girls from Oxfordshire to spend a week here in El Puerto de Santa Maria with Spark, and we've been really delighted. The girls have had fantastic lessons with the classes really tailored to exactly what they need to learn. Then in the afternoons we've done excursions to amazing places like Seville and Cadiz and Jerez, where there's just so much to see. The weather's been wonderful, and also the girls are staying in families where they have been made to feel really welcome and can really use their Spanish and find out about the Spanish way of life.
Puerto, I think, is a really fantastic place for school trip programs because of four main reasons. I think first of all, it's a small town, which means that it's quite safe for students and their teachers. You don't have to worry that students are maybe hosted at different ends of the city, having to take metros or whatever in the morning to kind of get to school. Second of all, it's a very Spanish place. It's very authentic. It hasn't been discovered so much by foreign tourists, which makes it a lot more interesting, I think, for students trying to learn more about Spanish culture. Then a third really good thing about Puerto, in my opinion, is it's very well connected to different cities. Seville is just under an hour and a half away from here. There's Cadiz, which is just a ferry ride across from Puerto along the bay. Then there's Jerez, Ronda, lots of nice places that are easy to get to and provide very good opportunities for day trips. And I think the last reason is the fact that it's in the south of Spain. We have very nice weather during the majority of the year. We've got some really nice beaches, which is obviously very nice for students to kind of have at least one afternoon on the beach as well.
Salta hacia atrás, mueve la cadera, dale un poco